world of telecoms from here and around the world to also bring to you, things from regulators, all of the things that are playing out. As the essence is for you to have that knowledge so that you can make the best of decisions, informed decisions, and that may help you in how you spend every kobo or naira on the telecoms. Okay, Fidel, later on, I know that you have the latest figures in the dynamics at play for the smartphone sellers all over the world, because for the benefit of our viewers, we need to bring them up to date all the time to see where the shifts are, the new things that are happening, where the world is trending for the smartphone. So you will share that with us later on as we want to round up. But let me also quickly let our viewers know the broadband bidding is still on course.
Yes.
And well, I think it's any time from now.
Yeah, what I gather is that the regulators give them additional time,
really?
About 2 weeks window.
Okay.
But like somebody said, it involves a lot of documentation.
Yes.
And I asked, is there any reserve bid price? He said no.
Okay.
So your business plan will show, the level of ambition that you have. Who knows, maybe at the venue they say, okay, take off bid price is X amount, then people will start.
Yeah, maybe that's what will happen.
Yes.
Instead of having a reserve bid price,
yeah,
it will be right there on that day and say, gentlemen, let us start from this
yes,
minimum.
Yeah.
And then see how the bidders flow with it.
Exactly.
But let me ask you, are there some excitement, are people ready to bid for this, or is still the same,
let us wait and see,
okay.
That is it. The excitement isn't really there.
Yeah, okay.
As
okay.
when they had the 2.3 gigahertz, spectrum,
yeah.
So this one is quite different, and like we, discussed penultimate week, when someone has a fiber, ring already around Lagos,
yes,
that already makes him a wholesaler if you want him to categorize the nature of his services as a service provider, okay? Because all of them are going to get capacity from the main one cables and all that. So what they are looking for, they are still the same people that are going to also get capacity from Glow One and the main one. So if you are there, you have these ducts already, why do you want to duplicate what you already have? So we will see.
So what we are trying to say before we take this break is that the players are already on the ground, so to speak.
Yes, yes.
The players know themselves. They're already doing the business of wholesaler and retailers simultaneously, so to speak. Because they have been collecting, getting backbone from the international terminating cables here.
Yes.
So, well, we'll just try and see what will happen, and see whether one or two additional players will join those who are already on the ground.
Here in this environment, mergers and acquisitions don't come easy.
They don't come easy.
Except you have to use a big stick to say, look, okay, instead of having all of you going to a kind of consortium, going back again to having a holding company.
I mean, and that's what the document is trying not to have. All right, we'll continue to see how it plays out. We are monitoring, and because we want broadband services to be at a perfect, setting. We cannot overemphasize the advantages and the changes that will bring in our lives in Nigeria if we get it absolutely right.
Yes.
Okay, we take our final break, and then we come back. When we come back, Fidel will let us know the state of the smartphone companies all over the world. Who is where, who is doing what, which phones are trending, so to speak. We share all of this with you. And as we round up quickly, Fidel, before the director begins to wind us down, okay, the state of the smartphone business all over the world, some dynamics I can say. Samsung is no longer that far away again. Other companies are pushing out, challenging, and all of that. It's a war zone out there, isn't it?
We always try to look at the top 5 from time to time,
Okay.
and when you look at that, it makes you have a feel of the real active players.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you are there, then you are strong.
Yeah.
But what number do you hold?
Okay.
So like you said, it's no longer a comfortable zone for Samsung.
Okay.
The Chinese, Huawei, is now trying to push their products into South Korea market. So it's like taking the battle to Samsung.
Yeah, right in their arena.
Yes,
their home,
yes. So that is a big threat.
Okay.
That's a big threat. And then you look at the top 5, Huawei, Lenovo, Xiaomi, from China.
All from China. What are they doing right?
If you remove Apple, you can say, okay, it is the game of the Asians.
Yes. Once you take Apple from it,
yes,
it's the Asian game.
Yeah.
Or the next 4 are from that part
yes,
of the world.
LG, yeah.
Okay, so that's just it.
So you can see why America is troubled. That look, this is the time to engage.
Okay.
Years back, we had Motorola. Motorola is no longer in contention. Yeah. Even
the push to Africa.
Yes.
All of the telecoms equipment coming to this country are from
Huawei. Almost 90%.
90%
yes.
of hardware,
sales. The other little pittance goes to their sister company,
okay.
ZTE.
ZTE, yes.
And they don't see ZTE as a friend. Left to them, they want to muzzle ZTE out.
So this Huawei is really, really. I'm trying to find the adjective.
They have to be checkmated because it's not even good for our national security.
It's not. I mean, they were in America.
Yes.
So when they are bringing 90% of all of the hardware to one country.
One country.
I mean,
you don't know what extra they are doing. It's not good for national security. Yes. That's just my take from this.
Okay, fantastic. But, well, that's what is happening. The right pricing, the right thing, all the Nigerian companies are flowing with Huawei. There must be alternatives.
There has to be.
There has to be. In the coming months and years, that the alternatives will come. We cannot just leave everything to this guy.
If you look at the broadband modems, it's the same Huawei. Given to Spectranet, given to Swift, given to Smile. Just tell us your color and the shape, and they will give it to you.
Over 90% of the business taken by Huawei. They were trying to do it in America.
They say you got to go, because not only Huawei was also sniffing around, their own military too was also sniffing around.
Let's leave that for another day. All right, this is where we bring it to a close. We hope that you have enjoyed our presentation. We'll meet next week by the grace of God. I'm Kule Abroshade. Have a fantastic Thursday, Fidel.
Thank you so much for watching. Please drive safe. It is very wet now.